Okay, so for this first exercise for the adductors, you're going to come into a tabletop position and stretch the right leg out to the side. Make sure that the knee and hip are stacked and the bottom wrist and shoulder are stacked. You can place the other hand behind the head and we'll start to rotate open, so drawing the elbow up towards the ceiling. So I'll show you a front view. So you'll extend the one leg out to the side. Make sure that bottom leg is stacked, also wrist and shoulder, and then you're rotating open towards the ceiling, keeping the hips level and rotating up through the spine. And of course, make sure you do both sides. And as you twist open, you'll feel a gentle stretch sensation through your inner thigh or those adductor muscles. And you can practice 10 reps on each side. Please move mindfully and slowly at a comfortable pace for your body. Okay, so this next one is similar to what we just did. This time you're going to reach the arm all the way up towards the ceiling, opening, and then thread that arm underneath and hover to the other side. So opening up and then threading through that bottom arm, reaching as far as you can. Okay, and we'll do it on the other side. So again, making sure that the wrist and shoulder are stacked, knee and hip stacked, reaching the arm up towards the ceiling and then threading it through. Nice rotation through the spine, and you'll feel that gentle stretch through the inner thigh, those adductors. And as you reach the arm up, you can take an inhale, and as you thread the arm through, exhale. So moving with nice full breath. Inhale to open, exhale to rotate. And now we'll move into frog pose. So a nice good stretch for the adductors. You're gonna walk the knees out wide, make sure the toes are pointing out to the side, and hips and knees in line with each other to the best of your ability. You can come onto the forearms, onto your belly, you might be on the hands depending on how tight you are. You can always bring a cushion or pillow underneath you for support. And you're just going to stay here and breathe for about 10 breaths or so. And we'll come out of it any way that feels best for you. And bring the feet together and let the knees drop open wide. The closer the heels to the body, the deeper the stretch. You can always kind of flutter your wings in this butterfly position. And again, a nice stretch for the adductors, the inner thighs. Sit tall through the spine as you do. Now extend the legs out wide, nice seated forward fold. As you inhale, lengthen the spine and sit tall. You can always have the hands behind you. You can point and flex the toes. And if you have the space, you can let the hands come forward into that fold. So we want an anterior tilt to the pelvis as you do. So that means the front hip bones start to drop forward, making sure that we're not rounding in the back. We're sitting nice and tall through the stretch. Okay, and then for our last one, we're gonna windshield wiper the legs. So the feet are wide, knees wide, moving left to right, getting some nice movement through the hips. And this is a great place to stop if you just want a gentle stretch movement practice. Otherwise, we'll move into our dance party. So coming to your feet, you're gonna bring the feet together and then hop the right foot back and then hop it forward, bending the knee. So the front toes will lift up and you'll rock back and forth and try it on both sides. Slow it down at first to get the movement, and then you can add a little bit more of that hop and flow to it. Extra challenge, if you can guess throughout this practice, the music I am singing to as we flow here. Okay, so another little dance move. You're going to kick one leg forward, then feet together, and kick the opposite leg back. So feet together, leg back, feet together, other leg forward, feet together, leg back, feet together, other leg forward. And then when you get that pace, you can kick it up and add a little flair with the hips, with the arms, little hop, and just have fun with it. This is meant to be a really fun activation of our legs, our adductors, as we move them across the body and play with these dance moves. And then try it on the other side. And just take your time with this. Okay, now you're gonna step one leg out wide and then bring it back in and switch. So out to the side, back in, out to the side, back in. So we're encouraging those adductors to engage as we draw the leg back in and also as we stabilize through the standing leg. Okay, now you're going to separate the feet about shoulder width apart and let one knee drop in as you come onto the ball of the foot and then alternate. So knee drops in, open, knee drops in, and open. Whatever you want to do with the arms is totally up to you. This helps me with the movement by working with my arms. Okay, and then we're going to put them together. So both knees drop in and then open wide. In and open wide. And just make sure the knees and the ankles are all feeling happy with this movement. Okay, now we're going to play with goddess. So reaching the arms out, bending the knees, making sure the knees track between the toes. Then we're going to add on. So you're going to open into that goddess position and then step to the side. Bring the legs together. So open into goddess, step to the side. And the arms can just be by your side, or you can do whatever you wish with them. Make sure you feel strong and stable in those legs. And again, knees tracking between the first two toes. Squat as deep as comfortable for your body. Make sure the core stays engaged and keep breathing. And now we're going to move into a warrior two stance. So front foot forward, back leg extended out long, front toes facing forward. And then you're going to step up towards that front leg and then back into your warrior two. Arms can be by your side or extended out. Hips open to the side and balancing. And then you can play lifting that top leg up and extending out. Okay, and then try on the other side. So you're in that warrior stance, hips open, shoulders and hips stacked. Then we step up to the top and open into our warrior two. Let's go at your own pace. And then add on the lift, lifting that leg as high as you can. Stay with your balance. We'll open back into that goddess, do a little wiggle through the hips. This is a dance party after all. And then we'll get wild with it and really let it go. Shake it all out. This is a sped up version, but you're in your own space, so have at it, go wild. Little dance party break here. Move that body. Okay, now back at it. So you're gonna keep pulsing with those goddess. So stepping one leg together, then the other, opening into the wide leg stance. You can incorporate the arms as you move. And we'll do little knee lifts to the side, lift it up, bit of core, balancing, and lift that leg as you can. And we'll do a crisscross. So engage the core, stabilize the standing leg, and step that leg across and back as you twist. We'll try it on the other side. So you'll lift that leg up as high as you can, and then play with the crisscross. Work on the core, rotating at the waist. Start to walk that forward, squatting down as you go, and then walk it back with legs closer together, and then walk it forward. So getting low, 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 and walk it back a little higher. Again, walk it forward, get low, and walk it all together for that fun dance party. So go at your pace, do your best, just follow along the best of your ability, crank the music and have fun with it. So playing with those knees in and out, allow yourself to get creative, to flow. You don't have to follow along perfectly with me. I'm really just moving here. Move the body, move the ankles, the knees, work your body, have fun with it. Explore with the arms, take those little dance party breaks in between. Continue moving those legs, working the adductors, working the glutes, and opening up those hips, bringing more joy, fun, play to your day. Awesome work, everyone. Okay, now it's time to shake it off. We're gonna finish with a good old shakedown. Let it all go. Move the whole body.